Hi, this is Dr. Khudbuddin Ali, your eye doctor. Recently, you might all have seen a video surfacing on the internet which has become viral in a teaching hospital in Shimla, IGMC, where a doctor was seen manhandling a patient and it spread like a wildfire and everybody started commenting on it. How can a doctor, how can a person in noble profession behave so blatantly, just like a rowdy? So that was one part of the video that was captured. But when you see the whole scenario, the picture might be different. But irrespective of what might have happened, the public, everybody started shouting slogans completely against whatever might have happened, saying that the doctor's behavior was unacceptable and at the same time the doctor has to be punished severely. The issue escalated to such a high level that both the government officials and the hospital management, they had to take action and have to suspend the doctor. Sounds good, right? Now the patient and his relatives and also the public feels content, happy. The issue is solved. Is it so? Definitely not. When you see the bigger picture, we don't know what actually happened. There might be different propositions from both the parties saying why the doctor had to behave like that. I am not going into the details. The only thing I am concerned is when instead of the regular thing of the patient and his attendants beating a doctor, the reverse scenario has happened. Immediate action was taken and justice was tried to be brought at the earliest. So this is not right. This is not right without knowing the facts. I do say yes, the doctor's behavior, if it is that without any provocation, without anything, or even without it at any point of time, the doctor's behavior cannot be justified. But still, we don't know what made him to react as such. But in this case, the justice was completely partial in favor of one party. This will create a wrong impression among the hard-working doctors. With the amount of facilities in teaching hospitals, in government hospitals, the doctors and the medical staff are always overburdened with the meager facilities, especially pediatrics department, other departments. If you see, the facilities are very less, but still you need to provide the utmost amount of care on par with any corporate hospital or West. But in this scenario, even though the doctors might try their best, sometimes it is not possible that they might not be able to cater as per the expectations of the patient. The doctor's treatment might be right, but the way they have been providing the treatment might give you an impression that the standard of care is much lesser than a corporate hospital. I totally stand against the one-sided partial action of the government and also the hospital authorities in without hearing the version of the doctor suspending him. I make sure that this message should go to many medical fraternity. They should stand together. They should always make a what you call a protocol like thing that whenever such things happen, all the things are documented, a written statement of the doctor has to be taken, and before the patient or their relatives complain or make sure a rucksack in the hospital, they have to report it to the police department immediately. Also, not that I am expecting that the police or officials will take an immediate action in this favor, but still action from you will definitely spark a debate and also the support of other doctors. And the biggest thing that is lacking among the doctors is unity. The doctors are so engaged in providing the care without having proper sleep, without having good nutrition, that they are totally concentrating on the clinical care without concentrating on the administrative part and the legal things that might happen because of their fatigue. You see, you might have seen that the what you call all the courts, they take leaves, all the departments, teachers, everybody have holidays like thing. This is because and with proper rest and having a quality work-life balance only can be given like justice to your work. You can give perfect work only when your brain is cool and calm and having a balanced state of mind. But with this continuous working hours, continuous 48 hours, 72 hours of duty, the discretion, the working capacity of the clinician definitely falls down. They are human beings too at the end of the day. So make sure the policy makers provide the utmost care, basic facilities that the clinicians can provide the facilities. The patients and other public, general public, they have to understand that if there are no enough beds in a hospital, if there are no enough facilities at the hospital, if there are no oxygen cylinders properly, it is the duty, it is the responsibility of the lawmakers, the politicians, the government, not the person who is delivering the services. For example, if there is a delay in the flight, if the flight charges have like spiken very high because you have booked your ticket in the last minute, do you go and beat the pilot? You just pay the money and you vent out your frustration on other things. But only in case of medical care, it happens that the healthcare providers are at easy target to these people. So few things to take home message with this is: one, whenever such things happen, just come out of that situation, report to the higher authorities and report to the department. Two, there should be a common forum where the doctors can send their grievance and all the doctors, medical professionals should stand by it. Not that they should support something is wrong from the doctor, but whenever they feel that there is justice. Three, whenever this without any action, without any protocol, the doctor is being suspended, the other doctors should stand in solidarity with him and make sure that a proper hearing is made before giving any punishment to the doctor. And a final humble request or a warning in another way to the public is: if you are feeling heroic hitting a doctor, if you are feeling strong enough that you are relative of a politician or a gunda and you can express your power over the healthcare providers, you will be at ultimate loss. The doctors or a clinician who provide the healthcare, they might have multiple opportunities, and when once such good healthcare clinicians try to leave the country for better opportunities, finally the less qualified quacks will be taking the course and finally you will be at risk. The politicians, their families, the bigger people, always they will have facilities to get the best of the care in corporate hospitals, to best of the care in abroad also. But the general public who have very little money to spend on our healthcare system will be at final loss. Make sure you save your doctor, save your life. Thank you.